returning to another episode of Rico Live.
Cause you fucking. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. I hope you make it all.
I feel very judged at times, and I don't want to feel that way, but it's like you give me no choice, like you give me like no choice. Baby, you got a big ass dick. Welcome back to another episode of Rico Live. I try my best to be here. I said, you know what? If I can't do daily, I'm not going to say I'm going to do daily. I'll say, I'm going to do every other day. Every other day is what I'll do. And that still hasn't worked out, especially since, once again, I know I use this excuse a lot. I have a kid, okay? I'm not like any other sissy out there, okay? A lot of sissies ain't got no responsibilities the way I do, or this one big responsibility, which is a whole nother human that I have to take care of. And it'd be a lot, okay? It don't just be, boom, all right, get on camera. It'd be a lot. So, yeah, I haven't been able to come on here with Rico Live like I would like to, but I'm here today because I have a few things to say. And I'm going to try to make everything fast. I'm going to try to talk as fast as possible and give all of my commentary in like rapid speed. All right. Last time when I was on Rico Live, I did 2 videos recently of Rico Live, and I forgot to talk about K Michelle joining Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I felt like, damn, this was the biggest thing. Like, this was the main thing that I was coming on Rico Live to do a show about. Mostly about K Michelle joining the Real Housewives of Atlanta and what Robin Dixon and Giselle had to say about her joining the show. And I had a lot to say about that, but now this show was supposed to be recorded September 12th. Today is September 25th. Okay. And it's just now being recorded. All right. Or September 24th, but it's about to be September 25th. And it's just now being recorded. But I do have some things to say. K Michelle joining the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea. I keep trying to see how it's a good idea, how it may work. And once again, I know this is old news, and maybe you care, maybe you don't care, but we do Housewives of Atlanta reviews. So me doing Housewives of Atlanta reviews, I feel like I should give my opinion. And my opinion is, I don't think K Michelle should be joining the show. I think that K Michelle declasses the show the way that Nene was trying to say Portia and Phaedra was doing. You can't tell me that she don't mean that about K Michelle. That is totally declassing the show. Now, that's not Carly Red, but hell, it's not far away from Carly Red. But if you would have got somebody like Rashida, who is less problematic, less violent, less verbally violent, okay? I don't know what the word is for that, but she's verbally abusive. She is and I say verbally abusive because it's domestic, and domestic is like close to her. Lyrica was a friend of hers. Rashida was a friend of hers, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And she hit the girl in the face with the flowers, or Mimi, one of them. Like, it was just K Michelle, unless that's what Andy wants. Maybe he been waiting on a bitch on Housewives to get hit in the face with water, or have glass thrown at them or something, the way they do on Potomac and New Jersey, flipping tables and shit. Housewives of Atlanta ain't went so far as to mess up a bitch hair, besides Portia ringing King your neck. All right. But I don't think K Michelle should come on. And what I do think K Michelle will fill a void of is the shade. The shade that we are missing from Kenya Moore, and especially the shade that we're missing from Nene. I think we will get a sense of that Southern wittiness, that Southern witty shade, like quick on her feet, saying some shit that she ain't even trying to be funny, because we know K Michelle, we know her confessionals, we know her shade, we know how she argues, we know she goes low, all right, the way Kaya do, the way Funky Dineva do, the way T.S. Madison do. They go real low when they argue. And we know that that's how K Michelle, that's her style of arguing. All right. Yeah, this is Rico Live, so I don't have a host. All right. Rico Live is my thoughts only, what I think, how I feel, my opinion. The Urban Binge is a panel conversation. It's a public conversation. It's for the public. It's for everybody to throw their opinions in there. You know, everybody throw their opinion when we have the Urban Binge live. But this is Rico Live. All right. This is me alone. So no, nobody is here, but you do hear someone coughing in the background. That's Trey. Trey is sitting next to me, smoking his blunt, but I gotta pass it to him in a minute. Hold on. Here, Trey. Here, Trey. Trey. Yeah, but I don't think that K Michelle. I know that a lot of people are like, well, yeah. I don't think K Michelle is a great fit to the show. And Robin Dixon and Giselle are the wrong people to say it. I think that Robin Dixon and Giselle, and all these housewives trying to have, like, you didn't start off having an opinion, a public opinion, you know, to the masses. So why, when y'all get kicked off the show, y'all all feel like y'all can do it? And like Tabitha said, which goes for me and anybody else, what's not for you is not for you. You know, stop trying to make stuff fit that doesn't fit. Kenya Moore is now trying to do hot topics on her channel, and I think it looks totally ridiculous. It's like a pivot for Kenya Moore. To see Kenya Moore doing hot topics is like a it's really like a pivot. And somebody might say, well, what pivot? It is a pivot because it's like you come from Housewives. Your claim to fame is I was Miss USA. I was Miss USA. And not just that, you also try to portray and carry yourself like you are Miss everything. Like I'm Miss Classy. I'm Miss number one classy. I'm Miss number one, you know, keep it together. And then next thing you know, well, first of all, she do degrading things. She does things that degrades her own self. But not only that, for her to just for her wig line, hairline, whatever fuck it was, and then now inside the shop, I'm gonna do hot topics. I guess that's her way of promoting the shop. Like, it's not even a commercial or nothing. I don't know. Is there like a commercial for Kenya Moore hair spot in between? Because I don't watch. I only see the clips here and there. I think Kenya is, like, people may think about me, but I think Kenya is totally boring. Okay. And I also don't want to support Kenya Moore, who is a taunter. She's a taunter. She's a bully. And I still haven't forgave her for the shit that she did in the past and the shit that she continues to do, like what she did to Britt. The girl was trying to apologize to you. You could have taken her apology, or at least not taken it, but lightened the blow. All right. You still went as hard as you wanted to go, and as hard as if the issue had just happened. Days, weeks, whatever had done went by. You mean to tell me nothing calmed you down, even down to her trying to pull you to the side and say right now in your face, Kenya Moore, I am sorry. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's see what Robin and Giselle had to say.
She was already who she was before 11 Hip Hop.
Is that a question?
Okay.
No, I'm telling you.
Oh, you're telling me?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So I think those people can come and go.
Okay.
And then you have people, you know, Cardi B is one who was pretty much created on Love and Hip Hop.
Yes,
and
totally.
Now she's somebody else. But I think K Michelle already had her career.
That's what I'm saying. So her being a housewife, she's married now. Her being a housewife, I'm not mad at it.
So you're saying Love and Hip Hop doesn't define her?
Exactly. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay.
So I'm actually here for it.
Okay.
For K Michelle.
Okay.
If that is happening allegedly, But I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it just like when I saw that, and then it K Michelle. I was like, okay, that's interesting. Somebody before Love and Hip Hop. She was already who she was before Love and Hip Hop. Like Atlanta is running out of people.
Well,
because you're using people from other networks now.
But that's when but 85, it stays on traffic. So they're not running out of people.
Right.
They got plenty of people in Atlanta.
Right. With
Okay.
6 lanes,
But
12 lanes across.
Yes. I do want to say, and the traffic is traffic morning, noon, and night. Like it don't
And
stop.
that's what I don't understand.
Okay, let's talk about K Michelle.
If there was rumors that
Really
Mia
quickly.
was
Okay.
supposed to be joining, why is Mia not joining over K Michelle? What made them say, let's pick K Michelle and Pinky Cole? You know, like that's weird. And they always bring 2 housewives together. They always bring 2 together to duke it out. See who sings, who carry their own sings better, who can bring the heat when they do group sings. You know, they always put 2 together and bring them onto the show. Phaedra and Cynthia. In this case, they brought Shamia, Kelly, and Britt, but you had to know that one of those ladies were guaranteed a peach, and that was Shamia. Because in the past they normally would bring 2 ladies on, unless Shamina, unless they know for sure that one of them are getting a peach, or like Tanya. In Tanya's situation, I think when Tanya came onto the show, she made it clear she didn't want a peach, but she would love to come play. She would love to be a friend. But I think that Tanya, I don't know this for a fact, but I think that she made it clear she don't want a peach, because she carried herself like she wasn't looking for a peach, and she still does. And even down to getting ghost after the Bolo situation, without a trace of her, not even coming to the reunion, she didn't eat the check. She didn't give a damn about it. All right. But K Michelle, I do think she's gonna fill that void of the shade, that funny, witty shit, like laughing at her out of like, just girl, you just stupid for no reason, girl. That was funny as hell. That type of thing. But yeah, I don't want to hear it from Giselle and Robin. You know what I'm saying? Something about Robin and Giselle's relationship, friendship, and I'm not even a Potomac person, and I am light skinned with light eyes, but still, these 2 give me that they think they the shit, okay? And they always just have given me that. And I don't even watch Potomac. Never watched a full episode of Potomac a day in my life. But I watch Housewives of Atlanta every season, every episode, know it front and back. But I don't watch Potomac. But these 2, what I know about them, the clips I've seen, what I've learned about them over the years, they are like the mean, sneaky, shisty freaking frack, you know. Phaedra and Portia shisty and sneaky as fuck. Okay, they real sneaky snakes. But these 2, some sneaky snakes, bitch. They some sneaky snakes right here. These 2 some sneaky snakes, but they ain't sneakier than Portia and Phaedra, I don't think. You think your penny slick, but I got your nickel back, or whatever it say. What it say?
You think you nickel slick, but I got your penny change.
Right. You think you penny slick, but I got your penny change. I love that.
Slick.
Oh, what?
You think you nickel slick.
Oh, you think you nickel slick, but I got your penny change. I don't even know what the hell that means, but I got that from Big Mama House, and I love it. I love that scene. Okay. Yeah, so in other news with K Michelle and Angela Oakley, they unfollowed each other, and then Drew Sidora and K Michelle unfollowed each other, and then K Michelle also has taken to Instagram to post some things. Why be so worried about me and my overly educated and successful self and what I might be doing? Robin, you ran out of a job long time ago. You would love to be recycled, you little couch potato, just yapping. You should have ran through that hotel lobby where your husband was, lady. And Giselle, you look beautiful. Leave me alone and let me go. Yodel in peace. I'm around here selling out shows and you selling baseball hats, but you worry about me and what I might be doing. The nerve of this couch potato. She's gorgeous though. I must say that Giselle and Robin are beautiful. All right. I don't know where the couch potato come from. Maybe it's because she's sitting on the couch. You know, she just beg for this man, make all the money and beg for this man, want this man to be with her so bad. I don't know where couch potato came from. I think that K Michelle will be a great fit when it comes down to shady, witty, and bringing them hands. Pinky Cole, please bye. But I think that Kelly should go too. I think that Kelly should go and Rashida should come. I think Rashida should come to Housewives of Atlanta. If somebody hear me, if K Michelle comes, remove Pinky Cole and remove Kelly, bring Rashida. You have to. How can you have K Michelle and not Rashida? Right? It's kind of like having Nene and Kenya. Well, you got to, because I know that's going to be some good beef. Come on now. All right, y'all. I was supposed to spend 5 minutes on that story, and I believe that I went over. In other Housewives news, Nene addresses new face and skin rumors. Okay. Nene got upset. She was on a panel talk recently, and people were trying to say that Nene was bleaching and that she went and got more than the nose job that she has claimed to have. And Nene had an entire total 100% not really fallout about it, but she was definitely upset, and she wanted to let it be known that one thing about it, and this is the
yesterday a picture of me as
This
a
is it
dark
right here.
skinned Nene Leakes with short hair, and the Nene Leakes today is light skinned with a pinched nose, big cheek. I saw that stuff. This is all the internet doing, right? And so then you go out in public and people are looking at you like, this is her nose pinched, and my nose is too damn big. You know, and let me see, you know, is she light skinned now over being, you know, dark skinned? I was never dark skinned. I was never light skinned. I'm a brown girl, you know? So they did that part wrong and lied, but that's okay. The other thing they get wrong, I think for me, I think people think being a housewife that you are a diva for real. And I'm probably the least diva of them all. I'm not a diva. And when I think of diva, I think of people that are super laid and attitude-ish, like I'm on time. I'm crazy about time myself. Y'all say 5 and 5. Right? And I'm mad because y'all here at 5:15, because I was here at 5. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a diva. You know, I'm not a diva. I'm on time. And, you know, I'm grateful for every opportunity. That's, you know, either. I just saw yesterday a picture of me as a dark-skinned Nene Leakes with short hair. And the Nene Leakes today is light-skinned with a pinched nose.
bitch. If you know AI and if you know camera editing, then you know this was edited. Nene's face. This now photo is not Nene's face at all. Nene's face has never looked like that. This is an edited photo. So if you see the original clip, they did not pull up a photo. Someone must have made this photo to put next to what Nene was saying, or this was the photo she was talking about and they went and found it. Regardless, I know damn well Nene know that this is made up. She got to know because she know her own face. So she know that this is made up. Now, the original photo of Nene could not be made up. That might be actually Nene's old face. The thing is, lighting and cameras are a motherfucker. As the years go by, the cameras get better, the lenses get better, the lighting gets better. The capturing of certain lighting gets better. So, you know, this photo looked like it was taken back in 2005, 2006, 07. The cameras that they have today that, you know, would take a picture right now today is not going to have a lot of discoloration. It's actually going to have some color fixing rather than you having to do a lot of post work or post editing or post lighting and shit like that. So Nene face right here could be the actual Nene face. And she might not be that dark. It could just look like she's this dark because of the lighting and the type of camera. You know what I'm saying, Jay? Like Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3. You know what I'm saying? If it's a Mark 1 and Mark 1 came out 2006, 05, Of course, a Mark 1 is not going to take a photo like a Mark 4 or like a Mark 6. It's not going to. So this photo is 100% fake. The new one and the old one might be the real Nene. It's just the lighting is different. But this was extremely funny. This was extremely funny that Nene even had to address this. One thing about Nene, for her to be in Bitches Is Mad, Bling Bling, for her to be in Bia's video before she can be in Cardi B video, is crazy. Cardi's so humble though. She's not the type to be asking people. Then when she do, I'm pretty sure she does it in a very humble way. When she asks someone to be on her album or something like that, pretty sure it's very humble. Anyway, I'm gonna move on to the next story. I didn't want to stay on this too long either. Oh, speaking of Cardi B, damn.